Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Stellar Blade. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day, and that you had a great week and have a great weekend. Do something fun, relaxing. Now, just spoiler warning again. This is assuming you've either seen some of my videos or know what happens in the game and New Game Plus and stuff like that, because it is going to show that it is the NIKKE NIKKE DLC and what goes with it. Now, I have learned some new stuff since the last video. First off, some good news. There are 25 new outfits. I don't know if it includes the ones that I've gotten with the DLC in the previous video. But the bad news is, most of them you have to start the game 3 times. You have to play through the whole game 3 times. Because as you've seen, there's like 2 versions of all suits. So you play once through and you get all of them. And then New Game Plus, and then you get the variants of them. That's like, so there's altogether 84 suits in the original, if I've got it correctly. With some of them that's got replicas with just different colors and stuff. So now you have to start a third playthrough of a New Game Plus, and then you can get the third version or the new suits. So that is kind of ridiculous. As much as I like the game, I don't really want to play 3 times through the whole story. But I do have one that's already finished the New Game Plus and has all the suits, so I'll do it on that. It's just gonna take a while, and I have to see which ones are the suits. So, because there's no real indication where you need to get them, which suit boxes is the ones that's different. Then the other thing that I learned is that fight with Scarlet. So, like I said, she's got this finishing move, especially after the second phase, she does it, and the plants, the blooms go red, and there's like it almost gets dark, and the light like centers around her. That's the indication that she's going to do it. And then she does it as well when she's got like almost no health left, her last bit of health. And it seems you have to perfect parry 80% of her attacks in that move, and then you get the like where you spam square to beat her. Also, like I said it's like 3 parries. It's about 5 or 4, 5 or 6 parries on the in the start when she does that move, and then it is 3 evades, yellow attacks, where she does like a whirlwind sword thing, and then it's like parry again, and then you get the square thing if you did it correctly. I did also find out that it seems with the boss challenge, the man fight, it's only after you finish the game once, and same with the digital art book. Apparently you only get that after you finish the game once. Okay, so let's continue, get back into it. And then, just for intersects, something else that I found out is if you've got this scarlet suit on,
to stay away from the water. Looks like there's electricity running through.
you've got the scarlet suit on, it replaces your Taki mode. Which is pretty awesome, if I have to say so myself. Okay, so I'm gonna stay in this, I think, for the most part at the moment, or maybe change it as soon as I change. Now let's just change this. I'm sorry, I'm not a huge fan of the bear one. I prefer the rabbit one. I don't know, the color, the red, white and black works for me. Okay, so one of the new outfits you can get from Roxanne. Can't see, I don't think the other shopkeepers has it, but we can just check to make sure.
Welcome, Angel. I opened the store again thanks to you. Stop by anytime.
Unfortunately, this one is not the one that's gone through the game twice before. But there is so no new outfits. I just can't get over how big this hat is. If you really want, you can try and jump over there to get to Roxanne's. If you really want to take a shortcut.
Roxanne, do you have a moment?
Of course. What brings such a cute angel fluttering on by today?
I'd appreciate it if you stopped talking like that.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and there it is, design pattern Cyber Bunny. So it's a combination of the magician and another one, but it looks very cool. So we just have to craft it
So
again.
you're leaving? I had a good time. I wonder if our customer is as satisfied as I am.
Let's leave it at that. Goodbye.
And Digger's not here yet, but he's got nothing to sell as well. You can see she doesn't sell outfits, but we can just make sure.
Welcome to Sister's Junk. Angel, you're back.
Seems like we're seeing a lot of each other.
Welcome. I apologize for the current state of the shop.
Okay, so it does seem she sells new earrings. I can't see them with the hair. There you can see a little bit. So I'll buy them and then I'll show them on a different hairstyle. Dangling bunny. Oh my word. Okay. I don't think this is with the Christmas things, but I'm not 100% sure. No.
Goodbye, Angel. Thank you again for shopping at Sister's Junk.
Well, thank you for your help. Farewell, Kaya.
So Liza, I'm sorry, I'm not 100% sure that earrings are new with this or if it's actually part of the Christmas thing. So I've got the Christmas thing up here. The next part, let's hope it happens with the Christmas thing still here, otherwise I'll go disable it. But you might have to do a little bit of this NIKKE DLC with Scarlet and Vault, and then this might activate. I'm not 100% sure what activates it. So you go here where the gulp is. So now you just chase this thing around. You can try and shoot it if you want. And then she falls down and you hit her. And you've got a mysterious creature sticker. Now you can use this in your photo mode. Add it to your photo as a sticker. I'm not really sure why or what about that, but cool. So it seems there's a lot of these little things that you can get, like rewards, that's in the game. So as I find them, I'll probably record it and show you. Okay, let's get back to the safe house. This is the new song, I think. It seems that it's still active. So then we can go to Lily. Okay, so there it is. Craft it. Let's equip it. And then just change the here as well. Yeah, this one shows earrings pretty well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there's the ruby drop. There's the bunny. And golden branch. Well, it says I don't think this is with the Christmas one. I don't remember it being part of it, so it might be with the new one. Okay, cool. Like I said, sometimes it's the Exo-Spine on the back is some of the coolest things of these outfits. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly get to the fishing spot. There's 6 things you can get, but it's not outfits. It's just one of these like special things, like the sticker thing we just got. It's with 3 with special bait, 3 with strange bait. Okay, something that's pretty cool is if you travel between camps, it keeps the music you've got selected. As you hear it, it's the Scarlet one. It's called Camilla or something like that. This is the summer event music. So I've got the events active at the moment. What this outfit looks you like a little bit. Okay. Okay, there I've got the first one. By accident actually, and I used the fantastic bait. So Okay, so there you can just read about it. There it says, favorite bait, special bait. Okay.
Clyde, you're alive. I'm glad.
Only you would say that. An angel going off on a suicide mission. Now, shall we ask why you came all this way?
So as you see here in the shop, it's only bait and stuff. I've already got the costumes for the summer event.
You're leaving? If you find yourself thinking about me, stop by.
All right.
Okay, well with the fishing I'm going to change to one of these summertime costumes. Something that's interesting is, I said this one looks pretty cool, but this one you can actually see tan lines, which is kind of interesting. The others don't have that. I don't think any of the other bikinis have that, or monokinis or whatever, swimwear outfits. Okay, so once again, I'll show as I pull them out. Okay, so there we go. Next one, Polly. This one I did catch with the special bait. But like I say, you can probably just use the fantastic bait and see if you get them. Special bait, special bait. So one more special bait I think, and then strange bait. Okay, and there's the next one. It seems they made it very high probability to get them, so that's pretty cool. That you don't have to stand here and fish for hours. Okay, cool. So now strange bait. And there we have it, a cassette tape. There we go, you can just read it. I wonder if that actually adds the music to your thing. And Snow White! Good looking gun she's got there. And there we've got neon glasses. This one took a little bit to try. I got two other things, a tire, and then with the special bait I got one great shark, great white instead of like it. But in general these are pretty easy to get in quickly. And that's all of them. Sorry, there's that. Okay, cool. So, like I say, the other things as I get it, I'll show it. And with the suits, like I say, I'll make a video where I get them. So, this last part is just me going to be pointing out some stuff that I find very interesting that they did, but also unfortunately it kind of like spoils the game, not spoils it, but takes away from it and breaks the immersion a little bit. Now the first thing is what's interesting, and this is like a positive actually, and that I didn't know they did with the new DLC is, so if you see in her normal outfit, you can look at her and stuff. Okay, so then if you change to the near outfit, then you get a kick. And like I says, it doesn't do that with the other outfits. I think that's pretty interesting. So we can quickly see if it does it with A2 as well or not. Oh, so it seems it's only with 2B. Interesting. And I say that's something that's pretty cool, and I didn't know was in. So the first one would probably be, like I said, it looks very cool. The new Taki suit. And I says I bought it, yes, because I do want it, but on the one hand, I don't feel Eve deserves it. It's the captain's suit, and she never obtained the rank of captain. And with that goes like the whole Taki mode. If you go to databank and characters, see there, it's Taki is the commanding officer of the 7th Airborne Squad. They say that in the colony's combat simulation her speed was unmatched. Her name is Taki for a good reason. But somewhere they describe that sword of hers as it's specially given to her for being so quick and fast. And that's just like, if you know the story, Eve is supposed to be the ultimate angel, the ultimate warrior, but Taki's better. Taki outmatches her and has a better weapon and the suit. And I says it kind of feels like she doesn't deserve it, but that's just my opinion on that. I say it looks very cool and stuff. But then the other thing that ShiftUp did, that's like they did something cool and correct and stuff, but then they did what a lot of people do, especially with the games, is they fix something but break something in the process. So if you go to settings, you can go to DLC. So it's gameplay. So first off, you can put the season thing. You've got the option to put it on off or automatic, where it's like where it goes with the season things. I've got it on at the moment to try and collect everything on this playthrough. But then the DLC content, if you don't like it, you can put it off. So that is cool. Well done on them. And then with the ponytail as well, a lot of people, like I saw other people playing, and I said it myself, is some of the hairstyles just don't look good with a ponytail. They don't fit. It doesn't work. So you can change it to short, long, and no ponytail. And like I said, that is awesome. Well done, ShiftUp. Cool. But then now here is where the problem comes. So there is no ponytail and her hair thing is gone. And that is a sword That is her whole thing. If you see right in this DLC when you talk to Scarlet,
But enough of that. It's a rare thing indeed to meet a fellow sword fighter in this day and age. I'm delighted. Curious how I could tell? It's that thing in your hair. The pin. You can't fool me. That's a sword. I've never seen a sword double as a hairpin. That's quite unique.
there she talks about it and mentions it and how it's actually her thing, and you use it to climb. It's a big part of her. It's like a staple of her. So now it's just gone. And you can see in these cutscenes.
You defeated it, Eve. Amazing.
It wasn't an Alphanate either.
You defeated it, Eve. Amazing.
It wasn't an Alphanate either.
That it's, she actually puts effort into touching it and putting the sword back and piece of the hair, and then when you've got a hair outfit that doesn't have the ponytail, it's just gone. She makes the motion there, but nothing happens. It's just gone. So, like I said, they did something great, but they did something bad as well. So I would probably myself personally figure out a way to either keep the hair accessory there or move it to her wrist when she doesn't have a ponytail, or get the hair to look good with a ponytail with the hair accessory. And like with that, a lot of the hairstyles, like I said, these ones don't have the ponytail or the thing. Like a lot of the new ones either. And that is actually something that's annoying, is if you see when you beat Scarlet with the, when you get the reward in the boss fight, there's actually a picture with the reward with the hairpiece on, and it's not here. But like, imagine if you like have these hairstyles or one of these, and like I said, there's a lot of these that look better without the ponytail. Like this is one of them, and there's another one. But imagine going to Scarlet and you get that whole part about your sword, that's a hairpin, how interesting and stuff, but then you don't have it because you've got a hairstyle that doesn't have it. So then that whole conversation is useless. So, like I said, I think it's pretty cool what they did, but unfortunately they, in my opinion, messed it up a little bit because it breaks the stuff and doesn't work. But okay, so I just wanted to point that out. So that is going to be it for this video. That was my moaning, complaining, the people in the comments say. Just wanted to, like, it's just something that bothers me. But this was a lot of fun. Did the fishing, caught them, awesome. Like I say, I'll make a video where I get the outfits. It might just take a while. But be well, have a great day, and see you in the next video.